I am live. Is this the only way that I can go live? You can't go live side to side. Alright, well that just stinks. So, nobody's here. I'm doing this on the spur of the moment. I've like texted like 4 people. So of course nobody's here. Let's see if somebody shows up. Maybe I'll do Mask Monday. Maybe I'll do Q&A. You have the trivia from T.E.A. No, who knows? Spur of the moment. Nothing may happen. No. This is what happened when I go live. Spur of the moment. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. One full minute. One full minute. If nobody shows up, I'll just delete this. I could do a mask, but if nobody's here, I could do a mask. It is Mask Monday. Maybe. We shall see. See if anybody shows up. If not, then I'll just delete it. I don't see anybody. Okay, so maybe it was a bad idea. Usually somebody would have noticed by now. Let's see if I can get to YouTube from my tablet. Nope. I don't know how they do it. His server just goes live at the spur of the moment, so I don't know how that works for him. I have a feeling this spur of the moment is not gonna work out. Nope. 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 Nobody here. Wow, I guess last time I went live was like 7 months ago. All the antioxidant free. Nope. I guess I can't do it from here. Oh well. Well, I tried. So, this has been going on for like 5 minutes and nobody showed up. That's sad. That's sad. So, I guess I won't upload it. So much for spur of the moment. I guess people could watch it after. This isn't the same as the fun of watching somebody live. I myself do not like watching lives after the live is ended. Not the same. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to do this anyway. So even if nobody shows up, I'm still going to do this. So we've given it 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. So gonna go ahead and put my hair back. Oh, the forehead. Oh, the forehead. This is a Berries bubble tea sheet mask, hydrating and toning with niacinamide and vitamin C. And this was gifted to me by Kim Vermiglia. Kim's a little of a lot. Make sure does it have an expiration date on it? It does not. Well, I know it's something fairly new because she sent me a whole bunch of friend mail in the last 6 months. So let's see how this works. Hopefully somebody will show up. Hopefully somebody watch it afterwards. Yeah. So we have a bubble tea mask, and seemingly it's got 2 layers or 3 layers that once the mask hits oxygen, and we do have a fan on, so oxygen will be present. I don't like these plastic double things. So, yep, this is what happens when Teresa goes spur of the moment. So, erratic and sporadic doesn't always work. 7 minutes and nobody's seen it pop up. How about that? That's cold. That's cold. Not one person. How about that? Not one person. Alright, so this is a Mask Monday. It is officially July 7th. It is somewhere after 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and before 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. excuse me. This is supposed to be a bubble mask, so it's supposed to bubble up, and I don't want it to get in my eyeballs. Okay, so Mary Catherine, Earline, and Christine and I were supposed to do, it's getting in my eye, a Mask Monday collaboration using questions that Earline had done. The problem was Earline had already done them, and so she tagged Mary Catherine. Now, I believe that Earline had gotten them, possibly from Nancy Circus. So I'm going to have all of them linked down below somehow after this live has ended. See, this is the little plastic thing that comes off, and I'll throw that in the trash. This does not seem like it's foaming. Bubble tea, facial therapy, 20 minutes. Do not eat or drink. Maybe it's not supposed to be drippy. It says Berries bubble tea sheet mask. Maybe it doesn't bubble? No, it says it bubbles. Okay, well, we'll just see if it bubbles. Wow, 9 minutes and nobody's seen the live. Alright, so this is a list of questions. Now, Mary Catherine, I believe, was going to do them in today's Mask Monday, but I don't know if she did. I don't think Christine was going to, and Earline has already done these. And again, I believe the questions came from Nancy Circus, but I could be wrong. I'll double check with the ladies and put it down below later on. What makeup brand have you always wanted to try but haven't yet? I am not a makeup channel. I am an eclectic, erratic, and sporadic channel. I like what I like and I use what I like. So my favorite brand, I guess you would say, is ColourPop. And I've got that in spades. I've got those galore. I've got palettes that I don't use, and I have single pot shadows that I do. Etc., etc., etc. So I can't say that there's one that I want to try. I want palettes to have all shimmers and glitters. If they have any mattes, if they have any neutrals, if they have any pastels? I'm not interested. I want bright colors. I want bold colors. What in the world is he doing with that screen door? I have no idea. So I can't really answer that one. What makeup band have you always wanted to try, but haven't yet? There isn't one, because I don't really have one that is a favorite that I want to try but haven't, because I already have. That's ColourPop. What's the worst hairstyle you've ever had? No bangs, pigtails, ponytails, braids, this forehead during high school, and then in 12th grade I got my Betty bangs, and pretty much the hairstyle that you see now, parted in the middle, Betty bangs, dark hair. That's been going on since 1982. I haven't changed my hairstyle. The length may change a little bit. So the worst one, I've had my hair permed. Oh, wait a minute. No, I take that back. The perm was okay. The perm was okay. Now when I straightened my hair, because my hair doesn't straighten, my hair was naturally curly, and pretty much when I straightened it, it became like this. Now this isn't this. This was back in high school, experimentation days, etc., etc., etc. So I'll have to say when I straightened my hair back in high school. Do you know how to roller skate? Or are you any good at it? I lived on a hill, so we had like a 45-degree angle on my block. So I would have the little plastic wheeled skates. They were probably play school skates, and I basically walked it on the outside of the sidewalk. There was only sidewalk on one side of the street. Other than that, I would pretend that I was in the Olympics and skate around the interior of the house. So through the front room, past my mother in the kitchen, through the den, past my father, and back in through the front room. Front room, dining room, kitchen, den. Front room, dining room, kitchen, den. So that's as far as my skating career has gone. And was I any good at it? Absolutely not. I was a tubby little girl, a tubby adult. I don't do those things. So, do you cry easily? OMG, at the drop of a hat. I can cry at commercials. I can cry watching something on YouTube. I can cry watching something on Instagram. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. And I'm crying when I'm ticked off to high heaven. So crying, daily occurrence. The mood that's associated with it, that can change. Wow, this is really depressing. 13 minutes and not one person's here. Okay. That's what you get, Teresa. Eratic and Sporadic. What's the furthest place you've ever traveled to? Oh, that's easy. Climax, Michigan. I probably was in just about 20. I went to meet a friend of mine in Oklahoma, and he and I went up to first, I think I stayed in Kalamazoo, Michigan. He stayed in another place not far from there, and then we all met because we were part of an ElfQuest fan club. That is a comic book called ElfQuest by Warp Graphics, Wendy and Richard Peeney, Warp Graphics. And we went to a holt, which is a small group of trees, and that's what the elves lived at. They lived in holts. So we went either as our characters or to talk about our characters and all the stories, and we went camping. That's the first and only time I've ever gone camping in my life, and I will never ever do it again. Why? Because what did we find in Climax, Michigan, besides a t-shirt that said, I found Climax in Michigan? There was a tornado 2 towns away. Their water came from well water, and it tasted like somebody had dumped a whole cup of sugar in the water. Never tasted any natural water that was so sweet before. And I got covered by 200 chigger bites and had to use 2 cans of like solar cane to get rid of the itchy bites. So apparently imported California chick was on their meal plan for that entire weekend. So I don't like thunder and lightning, and that pretty much filled the whole weekend. So that's the furthest place I've been, because I'm in Southern California, 100 miles northwest of Los Angeles, and so I went to Climax, Michigan, on the other side of the country. What is the most comfortable article of clothing you own? Oh, that's a nightgown that I've had probably at least 20, possibly 25 years. and it's just tricot material. It's like a polyester tricot material. It's a long sleeve. It's got a little keyhole right here. It maybe doesn't look new, but it's still this color that many years later, and I love that thing. I love it. Um, I only wear tricot to bed, so I don't like satin. I don't like flannel. Flannel's fine to lounge in, but I'm not going to sleep in it because the flannel will stay in one position and I'll be moving and then I'll be twisted. So 15 minutes and not one person visiting. Heavens to Betsy. Okay. Are you shy when you first meet somebody? Oh heck, generally yeah. Generally now. My nickname is Mouse, and it has been since I was 11 years old. So there are people that only know me as Mouse or Mousy. They don't remember my name is Teresa or T, but they remember Mouse or Mousy, especially from science fiction conventions. This thing doesn't bubble at all. I don't know why it's called bubble tea when it does not bubble at all. Oh, patchy lipstick. There we go. Let's see. Do you have any friends in your life that you grew up with? Yes, my best friend Leah, I've known her since we were 11 years old. We went to Star Wars together. It's a tradition for us to see every Star Wars film, if we can, together here in town at the Arlington Theater. My guy and I have known each other when we were children, from 5th grade to 12th grade, and then after graduation. We were friendly, but not in each other's friends' circles. So I've known him that long, and then we sort of re-met when he reached out on Facebook and sent me a friend request, and we started talking and chatting and being buddy-buddy, and then it started getting a little more serious, and then we started talking with intent. So we talked through the pandemic for about 4 years, and circumstances for him changed. He was about 120 miles north in Paso Robles, California. I'm down here in Santa Barbara, California, and yeah, circumstances changed for him, job changed, house changed, that sort of thing. And he said, so what do you think? And I said, come on down. And he's been with me about 18 months. So my other best friend, Larry, he was my high school sweetheart. So we dated 4.5 years through high school and college, and we are still the best of friends today too. Same thing with my best friend Leah. So yeah, there's people that I have gone to elementary school with that I still know, and we may not hang out physically, but we are still in each other's lives, online, on Facebook, on Instagram, etc. Do you have, what is your favorite eyeshadow combination? I don't know if I have an eyeshadow combination. I'm not sure if they mean colors or palettes, or what is meant by that question. What is your favorite eyeshadow combination? I am a wax on, wax off type of person. I generally wear one eyeshadow, and it's usually a duochrome or multichrome. So it's like either, okay, use one little brush to get one color on and it looks like more than one color, or a shadow stick. So it's like wax on, wax off. So I don't know if I understand that question, because I'm not a palette girl. I'm not a makeup girl, really. I like what I like and I wear what I like. What is your least favorite house cleaning chore? Oh, that would be the shower. We have a shower tub, and neither of us like cleaning it. Neither of us mind cleaning the toilet. He does the dishes. Generally, if I cook, he does the dishes. What is it with that screen door slamming? Anyway, so that's the answer. Don't like cleaning the shower. So that is my Mask Monday question and answers. Again, I think Mary Catherine did these question and answers today, but I'm not sure. I don't think Christine did, and I think Earline already did them. And I think she got them from Nancy Circus. So we'll go from there. And again, this says it's a bubble tea. It is not bubbling. Not at all. I don't really smell anything either. It says leave it on for 20 minutes. Well, it's hurtling towards 20 minutes. And not one person has showed up to the live. Wow, I am so popular. This is unbelievable. I am how unpopular. Okay. So we'll have to do this again some other time. I did get these little boxes of trivia cards from T.E.A. This was 50 cool things to do in a car, and riddle me this, and how well do you know me? And which would you choose? So we can do that next time. Maybe I'll plan better and somebody will actually show up. But this is my Mask Monday. This is a Q&A. This is a live. I should have gone live back on my birthday, because that's what I usually do, my once a year going live. But I'm Eratic and Sporadic, and this was just a quickie live. Just thought, hey, I'll do this for fun. This does show me not to do this sporadic, that I should plan my lives out in advance because not one person showed up. So that's it. I'm going to end it. If you feel like watching afterwards, thank you so much. Leave me a comment down below. Take pity on me and give me a thumbs up for positivity. Again, thank you to Kim Vermiglia for the bubble tea mouse that doesn't bubble. Maybe I misunderstood it, but I definitely did get it from Kim Vermiglia. So that's Kim's a little of a lot. She'll be linked down below, as well as Mary Catherine Loves Cats, Christine, who's changed her channel, I can't remember what it's called. I think Fad Fit Mama. What'd you name it, Christine? And then Earline S. So I'll have all those ladies linked down below. Again, if you watch the live afterwards, please take pity on me. Give me a thumbs up. Do you want me to go live sometime and do some of these trivia things? Leave me a link down, comment down below. So, I guess that's it for now. Thanks, everyone. Oh, Eratic and Sporadic. So, I don't know how to stop this thing. How does one stop this? Do I hit the plus sign? Does the plus sign do something? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. No, I don't want to start a poll. How do I just stop this thing? Do I forward it? No, I don't want to do that either. How does one stop this thing? Maybe I'll just hit the X. Does that do it? Yeah, Eratic and Sporadic. Bye.